Happy Saturday. What day is it? August 2nd. How did that happen? Uh, Holy shit. Project 4. Oh, look. 117. My angel note. 17 there in my emails. Uh, I decided to do this. It was 717. Wow. Zero down. Project 4. Having to leave here Tuesday. Not knowing where I'm going. What the hell, Pace? Thank you. Thank you for all the connections and keeping us taking action all freaking day. Um, Talked to some really great people today. I can't even remember everybody. It's just been a blur. I've literally been on the phone since 10 a.m. I think I started with Palm. Uh, I didn't call her, but we texted, and then I started getting phone calls, texts, added to phone text group. Holy shit. What a crazy day. Um, let me I'm gonna share this to WhatsApp because this is cool. Um, wow, I'm just over freaking whelmed. Um, Pace got us doing this freaking whelmed. Project Forward first, and doing all the calendaring appointments, and then now zero down. Like the homework is insane. Call 50 sub 2 students. I have 50 to call. I think I don't know, I'm on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably 10 or 15, 10 to 12 right now. So, some people might be getting a call from me that not expecting a call from me. uh, yeah, where's Mikey? I need to reach out to like Mikey Carcamo, some of the people that early on, somebody that I really don't talk to, like Christina. I mean, I do. I like all of her posts. And there's people like David Marsh, but only sub 2 students. Like I know so many other people too, that I could call, have to call, will call, because it's part of the homework. Call 50 sub 2 students that are your friends. And I see a lot of people going, getting more new friends, um, which is awesome too. But wow, some people they might be overdoing it. They're going to get super overwhelmed because I'm used to being overwhelmed. I think it is my comfort zone. Like Pace says, he looks for ways to be overwhelmed. And as I'm figuring out this whole new life and being part of this community, that's pretty powerful stuff. Let me see, Gina, Mina, Julie, Olga. I don't think Felicia Carter ever checks her WhatsApp. um, Ella hasn't checked in a while, but I'm just gonna click Felicia anyways, just to keep everybody in order. Um, yeah, I shared to all the sub 2 students that are on WhatsApp from various different groups. I haven't been sharing to the Facebook groups like I used to. I don't want to get. I got prohibited from posting for 7 days. That was sucked. I couldn't post in the sub 2 Facebook group, any Facebook group. I don't want to have that happen again. So I gotta eventually, one day, we will just go through every single one of the groups that I belong to and see who will allow me to share my podcast there. Damn, what a crazy day. but this is what you signed up for. You joined the greatest community on earth. This is everything you asked for. Even though it doesn't look like some days where you made any progress, but you have. Um, I promise you have. I know I have. And I'm gonna keep. Oh, there's Lee. Mikey, Vanessa, Paulina, Daniel. I have so many people. Just I don't know. I wonder if the WhatsApp sharing my YouTube is counts as that. Maybe might. No, you gotta have 50 phone calls with sub two students. Hey Josh, what's up, brother? How are you today? Are you a sub two student? Uh, there's so many. Yep. Where's Nettie? I don't even have her on here anymore. That's weird. I think I got everybody. Somebody just texted me right now. Do they have time? Of course, Michelle, you can have my number. It's really be cool if she wanted my number for another reason, but are you a sub two student? Are you a sub two student? Oh shit. My voice texting doesn't work as good sometimes. Are you a sub two student? I mean, I could look at her profile. Helper, learner, closer. 118 mutual friends. Abraham Gray. Uh, real estate. Okay, she looks like a sub two student. Maybe. I don't know if she's sub two, but she's cool. Um, never talked. Oh, that's what I was doing. Copy. My phone has just been blowing. Oh, she used to be on Arch. Yes. She's gonna be like, "What?" I'm talking about her right now, and I just shared it. I'm actually talking about you right now. Not, I didn't say your name. I might have, but I was like, "Let me see what this person is." Now I remember. I'm 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 kind of live right now. Um, Josh, where you at there? Yes, sir. What does it say? Yes, I'm live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and 3 Facebook pages. You got the my Facebook page. There's Larry the Lion Lending and Friends, or Larry the Lion and Friends Lending Facebook page. Used to be Gator Lending Las Vegas, but we had to change that due to conflicts of interest. It was purely accidental. Carly Grunderman knew that. I made it April 14th, before the Gator class ever started, before they ever laid out any rules. So it was just, it was what it is what it is. Um, let's see. I'm getting so many texts on here. Alma Dorsey. Oh, she's really cool. She's a stunt. She's the cool people you meet in sub two, like Alma. She's a stunt woman. Uh, I met her a while back, a few months back. But doing the zero down and project forward at the same time, and direct to agent, and finding a new place to live because I took action and did things, and then I made mistakes, like quitting my job, but I couldn't do that job. Um, Tuesday morning, I'm either going to be on a train or a plane to Arizona or Hawaii or Utah, maybe. um, Trying to sub to a deal in Utah. Really cool house. Um, Finished out. It'll have 3, 3, 4, 8, 9, 9 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, um, in a hot tub. uh, yeah, it's gonna be a really dope house to spend Christmas at. First buy and hold. Um, Speaking it into existence. It's gonna happen one way or another. And because I had the risk tolerance pace, Jordan Morby, to figure it out, what's the worst could happen? It can't be anything worse than I went through 18 and a half months ago. Um, what I do? I just make a new LLC and just put the other one I messed up away. It's not gonna mess up because I gotta have an amazing partner. Um, my One of my very first sub 2 friends, Tigger. Uh, We're in line and Tigger 2 get a house in Utah for ski season and midterm rentals or extended stays, which is really cool because somebody posted in the sub 2 Facebook group, Anna Benner. There's a family displaced by the hurricane here in Tampa, and so I'm pretty fast at tagging people. And part of I'm a visionary leader connector, DTA Gator. Those are my avatars right now. There's probably gonna add some more, but I could tag Keegan Yonkin and Kalisha Carter, and Kalisha responded right back way and said she might be able to help the family. See, connecting. Maybe somebody will throw me a bone on the connecting fee. But if it's to help somebody, I don't need a fee, but I could really use it. Yeah, Tuesday, I'm can't stay here. Let's just put it that way. We can't stay here after Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah, crazy. But I'm happier than shit because I like adventures, unknown adventures. You know how many times I did that purposely, stupidly. Um, just another challenge to overcome. It's where I'm just gonna let God decide wherever I go. Um, whatever happens is right. Um, awesome. Yeah, please, Josh. Whatever it's. I just talked to Jeremiah Real, another Sub 2 student. You'd be surprised. There's 11,100 something Sub 2 students. There's so many people to connect with, an endless army that Pace has built. Of the average Sub 2 student's got $70,000. I'm not the average. I got zero. I got just enough to order a Little Caesars pizza tonight. But I will. And so many people to pay it forward or pay it back to that helped me to get here. Part of this community. Like literally, I was on the phone from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. talking the whole time. text. Barely could get it open to Facebook pages. Facebook Messenger. Crazy. Face is a funny guy, you know. Go out there and call 50 sub-2 students that you know. People have been going out and doing that and making 50 friends too. Or more. I see one guy said, I need 500 new friends. That's really ambitious. Because, you know, my follow-up game is my worst thing. I still have a couple hundred blink cards to go through. And if I would have, well, I mean, everything happened to have a reason, but the very first blink card I got ever was Ingrid Hernandez. And I failed to follow up. Who knows where I'd be on my journey now? How far? Maybe further along. Probably, almost a certainty further along if I would have reached out to her right after the Clever Summit and told her, I don't know what I'm doing. I've only been doing this since that was March, April, 2 months. Imagine how much Ingrid could have helped me if I would have followed up. And look at all these events I just been to. 2 deal makers in the community camp and a bunch of meetups in between there. That meetup in New York was amazing. In New Jersey, Miami, you know, Kalisha Carter's meetup in Indian Rocks Beach every second Tuesday of the month. Anecdote Brewery. You know, many people I've met and connected with that wasn't for this community. It's just like it's endless. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of bright. This is just all blink cards, and there's more that I didn't get. You know, look at those are all follow-ups. 95% of those are sub-2 students and or gators. I easily got 50 people to call. Easy. And I probably called more than 100 of those. There's probably about 300 in there that I need to follow up with. And I'm adding more every day through doing the Calendly appointments from Project Forward. I still got to make another introductory video because I made mine and put it public instead of saving it private. So there's a lot of people who've seen it without getting a Calendly appointment too. Yeah, I was gonna try and take like my monitor here that I got in Bradenton when I was living with Sonari. But I talked to today. That was my guy was one of the people that reached out because of Zero Down or Project Fort. She's from Canada, lives here in Tampa. Brandy Farmer, like Joe Dirt, Brandy. I love Joe Dirt. That's a good movie. I don't watch movies very much anymore. But Randy, she's found somebody that take my desk and my monitor. You can always buy more. I could just get the same thing at Target again because I really like this desk. It's really functional. It's got the little charging port and two outlet plugs. So you got USB in there and it closes. Pretty cool. Good solid desk. $130 at Target. Oh, well, there's gunshots. See, that's probably another reason not to stay here. That's the first time I heard anything like that since I've been here on June 1st. I ain't gonna lie. This neighborhood, it's up and coming. But that was definitely gunshots. Crazy, crazy, crazy time. So Utah, maybe go to Utah to oversee the project. Um, but I want to go to Arizona. But I want to go to Hawaii too. But I've been saving Hawaii for my honeymoon. Or saying that, it's just I couldn't even have a honeymoon because I couldn't have a relationship because the only relationship I had was for all those decades was drugs. Um, I really like Pace for doing that, having us create an introductory video and being vulnerable enough to share that because I've already shared it here enough many times. Um, it really helps when I can have a Calendly call that's 15 to 30 minutes and they've seen that video. Otherwise, it's very awkward to tell somebody my story that hasn't had the little preview. Because then I have to. It's it's always a challenge to tell my story. Um, you know, I'm like, where do I start? Oh, shit, every time. So that's really cool, and that's like Pace said, clones. That clone is gonna be not hopefully gonna be talking to people forever. That first video. Um, that, yeah, thanks, Josh. Where are you at, Josh? Um, yeah, some of that we're making clones. I got a message to tell people. Like it, I seen a post today. Was Roddy, Wendy Roddy? He was one of my very first Facebook um, friends. Commented a lot, and she's been doing her thing for a while. I don't see her very much anymore on my posts sometimes, um, but she's really cool. Spiritual empath, Wendy Roddy. I need to call her. But she posted it was a never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. But sometimes it's hard to forget when you were in prison so long. I mean, I wasn't in like actual federal or state prison, but in prison in my mind and trapped in those decades of drug abuse. And the more I do these Calendly calls and people calling from um, Zero Down and you reaching out to other stuff too soon they talk to, um, I have come a long way. Super long way. Um, at first glance, it might not seem like that, but your personal income will never outgrow your personal development. I had a lot of developing to do. I'm still got a lot of developing to do. Um, wow, so much developing. Um, but that's so it's like Pace's Bernard Shaw quote. It just I want to work. I don't want to retire. Why retire? Just I retired for 4 decades already. I didn't. There's, geez, I could have changed the whole damn world if I would have done something 40 years ago. Be a definitely different world for me, but this is the way it worked out. It's all God's plan, not my plan. That's why I have no idea why I'm worried. I'm not even worried right now. Can't worry because He's never left me in the fire. Been in the fire, but I never got left there. Excited about the future. Momentum's building. It's kind of like that Indiana Jones when the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was the last movie I saw with my father um, before he died Thanksgiving morning, 1981. I remember waking up to that. And somehow I convinced my mom, or didn't. I just had went to the theater and I watched that thing all day. It was from that point that the next 40 years were pretty rough. It might be fireworks. I'm hearing some more explosion out there. Um, yeah. I said momentum. There's a part where this big giant boulder, like Indiana, steals the little idol. Finally got the treasure, and then the boulder comes chasing him down. That's still one of my favorite movies. Um, but yeah, that was that was the because when I was a kid, I used to read Entrepreneur magazine and had all these dreams. Now I get to dream again. Because I don't have to be a prisoner of my past. And it was just a lesson. Now I can be a go giver. I can help people. I can inspire people. You know how many people told me that today? Crazy. But I'm getting used to it. Just like I got used to a lot of things in the past. It's new ways to get used to it. No. Um, I didn't eat turkey for 30 years after that. But I used that as the excuse always, the pity party and so some of those things happen still. I'm not trying to do that now, but I know I can change my destiny now. I know I can take action and do things and rely on this community. I don't have to do things by myself. There's so many people to connect with and work with in this community. By the reason Pace did all this is I'm not for everybody that Project Forward, you're introducing yourself. I mean, if there's only 1,000 of us out of 11,000, but it rubs off on other people. They see it. It's about getting us all talking to each other, and getting us to know each other, and you know, Then he steps it up with 0 down. You got to do this. I think there was 1,000 people in that yesterday that had to call 50 people. So how many is it? It's 50,000 phone calls, right? If everybody does their homework, um, that's a lot of phone calls, right? So Pace is building the momentum. He's building things up. This is only phase 10 of 26 phases. Um, like I said, I get to dream again. Um, my favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. I want to go build skyscrapers like Jimmy Stewart. um, that was that's what I used to want to do when I was getting about build stuff, build things. I used to want to build like amusement parks. I had all these different roller coasters, ideas. I get to dream again. I'm getting better at stopping myself when I get too emotional. Um, it's hard though, but hey, Keegan liked my attachment. All right, Josh, I'll give you a call. Just got your text. I got like one. Oh, Tigger. She's at a football game. Look at this big ass. Is that a Bears game or she's at Atlanta? Yeah. Somebody's saying, "Can I speak?" Yes. Um. Yeah. So, thanks, Pace, for getting us out of our comfort zones and the people that took action and are taking action now are going to be taking action all weekend because it's it was an early bombardment, but let's see how many people actually finish and do the homework, and come Monday and get to the NDA for the 0 down. Uh, Pretty dope, pretty dope. Shoot, I was gonna make this a reel earlier and I forgot. I was in the middle of it. Um, it's got to be fireworks, unless that's a shotgun. Yeah, it's got to be fireworks. Um, I was gonna call some agents. 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock in Arizona. But like Utah's been pretty cool. There's another county there. There's other properties. I could. Mm, I really 100% believe that me and Tigger are getting this deal. Uh, I owe Tigger a lot. I couldn't do any of this stuff without her because I've been using her. She added me under her prop stream, and that's it's sometimes it's the little things that you don't see in the community. Like one person helps this person to do this. Um, like Lasenia Espinosa let me use her privy for a long time. Um, you know, I actually found my first deal off of Prop Wire though. Jerry Norton's free software. Um, Thanks, Jerry. Let me do. What do I want to search? It's Arizona on a Saturday at 5 o'clock. Let me change one filter. max interest rate, 5.5%. Loan type conventional. I could put FHA and VA. I should just do FHA in conventional. This is the Larry Chill list. Sun City. I don't want Sun City. East Halifax. Oh, it comes up number 7. I've called on that one. (111th Avenue). There's an angel number. We'll just call that one. It's on the MLS for 295. Been under 187 days though. It's got a 2.9% FHA. This thing's probably been hammered by by sub 2. We're just gonna call this agent anyways. We're just gonna hammer her one more time. She's got it. He or she's been probably taking 1,000 calls on this thing. 187 days with that 2.9% interest rate. Might be a futile effort though. Here, I'll show it to you. Yeah, I've had a lot of stories, like past stories, come up in these random calls, Calendly calls, and people that just reached out and said, "Hey, let's connect." There's so many that I forgot about. I have so many stories. Like, who was I talking to? I said, yeah. Like, who was I talking to in Oregon? We're talking about natural disasters, and because it was during right after hurricane came, and I was saying that I have a propensity for natural disasters like hurricane. I thought this one was coming at me. Well, this is Grandma's house. This is in Sun City. Retirement. You can definitely tell it's Grandma's house. Grandma likes to drink, or maybe it's Grandpa. Just a couple bottles of liquor there. A couple bottle of liquor there. But we were talking about, and I said, this is how crazy my life is. Like, I was living in Reno, Tahoe, and this was the year that earthquake hit Japan, and the nuclear plant, and all the radiation, and the tsunami, right? So I drove out from Reno to the Redwood Forest, and I got there a little bit late, and it was like sun was just starting to get setting, and so I wanted to see it more. I wanted to drive through it longer, but it was going to get dark soon, so I drove all the way up to Crescent City in Oregon, on the border of California and Oregon, on US Highway 1, the PCH, or Pacific Coast Highway. And I went and got some. Oops, I didn't want to show the address, but I did. Too late. Went and got some beers and went and parked out on this. There's a lighthouse right there, and there was a little cement pier that I could drive my car out on. And I was going to sit out there and wait till the sun came up, and drive south down US Highway 1, and 3% assumable mortgage. I think Ryan's going to hang up on me, but as I'm driving down, going through the redwood forest, amazing. I see these tsunami evacuation routes, and I'm like, really, God, seriously? Because, like I said, I had 4 hurricanes, 2 tornadoes, 6 weeks, 48 days in the hospital, lost everything I owned. That was 20 years ago here in Ormond Beach, Daytona. I swore I'd never be back in Florida. First time I landed in California, earthquake. As soon as I got off the plane that night, boom. I'm like, really? Seriously? Um, like Tropical Storm Allison in Houston, 36 inches of rain in 18 hours. It's catastrophic. Like semi trucks flooded. Um, I kid you not, I got back to Reno less than 18 hours after that. That pier where I parked my car on, where the lighthouse was, the tsunami from that earthquake in Japan took that pier out, and 4 people died that were on it. So, I would, I forget some of the stories I've had, in these counseling appointments, or these, getting to know people and stuff too that, I wouldn't have called or wouldn't have, had a conversation with if it wasn't for what Pace did and didn't get to know people. I remember some of my stories, and I'm hearing incredible stories from these people too. But yeah, just such a diverse group of amazing people that we have. Just so cool. All right, let me call this agent. He's probably gonna be like, "You're like the 900 mother effort that's been calling about this. Well, sell it to me." Come on.
Hi, this is Ryan Loading with Riker Realty Group. Sorry I was unavailable at the time. If you could please leave a message, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks and have a nice day. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Ryan, my name is Larry Parsons. I was calling about your listing over in Sun City there, on North 111th Avenue. If you can give me a call back, 702-675-1317. I appreciate it. I got a couple different offers I want to offer you for it. One is a cash offer, and you said it's 3% assumable mortgage. I'd like to talk to you about that. So, thank you. 702-675-1317. I'm not going to assume shit, but I know somebody that would do it. Just cash him out on his equity. He's got they got it list for $295. He owes $240 on it. Just give him $50,000 to sign over the mortgage, that 2.9% mortgage. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, sir. How are you today?
Good.
My name is Larry Parsons. I'm a real estate investor. I was calling about your property there, and I'm gonna assume and guess that you've had a lot of investors call you about this one.
On 111th?
Yeah.
Yes, it is assumable, but it's FHA, so it's got to be an owner occupied assumable.
Right.
If you want to take the risk, we're fine with that, but I'm just giving you the the professional. If you get caught, they could call the loan if you're not going to go and rent it out.
Right. Have you had any subject to offers on this one?
He's going to go repurchase, so subject to, if it gets called, he's going to be the one that gets screwed on a subject to, not you guys.
Why would he?
I wouldn't advise him on an FHA subject to because you guys are going to want him to keep it in his name for the next 30 years.
Right. But why would he get screwed?
Because if the loan gets called because it's not owner occupied, he's going to have to come up with it.
Yeah, well, no, we take responsibility for that. We're the ones because we had the deed.
All right, I mean, I'll be down with that, but if you're going to do that, it's going to be full price. I know that. The only way he's going to let that property be assumed unless it goes at 295.
Yeah, so we just want to take over the payments on that existing mortgage. Keep it
And
in
then you
his
got to
name.
pay the difference between the list price and the.
Yeah, and I'll pay your closing costs and the commission also.
Okay. I think you'd be down for something like that.
I'll give him $295, and I know it's a 55 plus community, right?
Yes, 55 plus.
So we just have to find somebody a straight rental for it at that.
Yeah.
But for that 2.9%, he's only got, it looks like about a.
I've reached out to agents across the country on the VA assumables.
Oh, really?
Same thing where agents have, properties where a veteran needs to move because he's getting PCS. So, yeah, I've had two that came close, but that's what I've been looking at right now, assumables, just because I know they're in regular houses that can be assumed and I don't have to worry about 55 plus rentals, but they're hard to find right now.
Right on. Yeah, so we're in 18 different states. My partner pays more. He's there in Mesa. I'm one of his students. So yeah, I'll pay the closing costs. I'll pay the commission. Let me see the comparables. Yeah, yeah, the 295. I don't mind. I'll pay that too. So and we'll start with that. Have you ever done a subject to? Okay. What I want to do is share a little information with you. Share information with him. Things like the due on sale clause, which you were talking about. It's only happened like 5 times in 10,000 transactions, and there's things like we can do to put it as a lease option, make a land contract, or just pay it off.
Okay.
The only other thing, is he going to buy another house right now?
Yeah, he's got to go buy another house.
Okay, so he needs his debt to income ratio.
Yeah, so again, I talked to my lender. He did say that because he's got a under 18-year-old kid living there with him, we can probably get the FHA re-exception for him to buy right again because of that reason.
But when we do this subject to, it's staying, the loan stays in his name.
Yeah.
But he can go get another FHA loan even though he's got this one going.
To either one, show a lease in place, or two, if we need to do like the reason why, and just show that you guys are in place, take care of it. Because he's going to work back with my lender for a repurchase.
Okay, so yeah, because what we do is we use a third-party servicing company called Westar that makes the payments on it, and he gets the email. Okay. Any money that we give him, and like this is paying the all the closing costs, the commission, and on his equity, he gets to keep if we don't make our payments, and he can get the property back. But I'm still learning. There's too many ways to make money in real estate these days. So he's okay to get another FHA. It's not like like if it was a VA, you can't get 2 VAs at the same time, right?
Well, you actually can't do 2 VAs. You're limited to a loan amount. So they do lose if it's a VA. You do lose some of your eligibility for the future, but you can have up to 2 VAs at a time. But you do have to stay under a loan total amount of $800,000.
Okay. Well, Ryan, how long you been an agent?
12 years.
12 years. Wow. You've seen a lot. And you got the tail end of 2008, right?
No, I got it in 12 or 11 years. So I got it in the very beginning of 12, right as the market was just starting to come out. And then I've ended up buying myself a bunch of real estate too. So I own like 23 rental doors.
Nice. Where at? All in Arizona?
Yeah, Pinal County and Maricopa, all over.
Yeah, my mentor, he's on pace for 2,000 stores this year. And
nice.
You never heard of Pace Morby? He's right there in
Yeah, I know who he is. He's with Keegley.
Yeah, Jamil is his best friend partner owns Keegley. And he's sub 2. So, well, why haven't you joined sub 2 yet?
I just haven't.
No, I'm just teasing you.
We have been doing. I got a wholesale company out of state. We have been doing some attorney and facts, so those have been going pretty well.
What is that?
Where you get someone to give you their limited power of attorney on their house to sell it, and then we go sell on the open market after we give them a price.
Really? See?
Yeah.
I just learned something new.
So.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna send you an email. And what's your email?
It's gonna be Ryan, RYKER realestate.com.
I like that. Riker Real Estate. Is that your last name?
No, it was me and my ex-wife's combined name. But it's kind of a bitch to go rebrand. So.
Okay, Ryan at RYKER, 2 R's in there?
Yeah, 2 R's. Riker Real Estate.
Okay, just want to make sure I got the right one.
Yep.
Gmail.com or no, RikerRealEstate.com, right? It's not Gmail, right?
No, it's just RikerRealEstate.com.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So there'll be a Word document in here which explains all the common questions, concerns when selling on terms or subject to. I also put a live link in there that's updated. I would actually just click on the live link because it has been updated what's in the Word document. I just haven't made another one yet. And it'll have all your common questions, concerns. There's some videos from Pace Morby that he could watch, explain, things since he's not from it. He's never. You guys haven't got another people that offer sub 2 on this yet?
No, nothing.
Really, you're kidding me? It's been on the market 187 days. I can't believe it.
I just took over the listing, and then I made sure I put in there the 3% assumable and all that shit. I just took this listing.
Oh, maybe the other agent before them got a whole bunch.
With another agent, it canceled with Block Group. I don't think they advertised assumable mortgage and all that other stuff. So,
but you're familiar with subject to though, so you can explain it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, at least you know who Pace is. That's a plus there.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Do you have any other properties listed right now?
Yeah, but most of them don't have loans.
Well, I mean, that would be open to terms, seller financing.
I can see. I know the one lady. She's got to sell outright. She's using that cash to buy a new house. Cash doesn't qualify for a mortgage, but she owns her house outright.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think what other loans I have. I'd have to look and see what else. I got like 14 or 15 listings right now.
Do you really? Wow, that's amazing. You're like the unicorn. That's what we call it. You're one of the unicorn agents. You know about subject to. You got multiple listings. And most agents, 95% of agents only do one a year, if that. Sometimes.
Yeah, most agents suck.
I didn't want to say that.
They get out of their own way.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that though. All right, the live link will be right in there. I paste it in there. And talk to your seller. I'd like to get on a Zoom call, me and my partner, with you and him, and work this out and help him out. And I'm sure he's tired of waiting after 187 days.
Yeah. Oh, I know he is.
And this
send me over the stuff. I'll review it, and I'll see when we get on a call with him.
Okay. This is more money in his pocket, and this is, I want to do more deals with you. So, I'm sure you'll find some more. There's we also have wraps there in Arizona, like for people that can't get approved. Like,
yeah, I know. I bought rats myself.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you, Ryan, and you have a great. What's today, Saturday? How about I'll follow up with you Monday, give you some time to look things over and stuff, and you can always give me a call back, and I'll text you my Blink card.
Okay, perfect.
All right, brother. You're welcome. And let me finish this email. What depends on your income and credit? Where at what state does he do power of attorney? I didn't hear him say that. Maybe I missed that. My bad. But thanks for pointing that out. In Arizona. Arizona. He's in Phoenix. That's where I called. Are you kidding me? I can't believe this guy has not been approached. In 174 days on Zillow, and said on PropStream on market 187 days. Said there was another agent. He just took over the listing. He might come back and say, "Oh, the guy said no, doesn't want to do that." Blah 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 blah. I don't know. We'll see. The only reason why I clicked on it was the angel numbers 111. The VA. It was Arizona. So that was pretty cool. Let me save this one. I mean, it's got to rent for more than $1,000. That's the what it looks like the payment is. The PITI couldn't be much more. It's a typical grandma's house. Might need a little touch up or something. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. It's big grandma's house. Maybe you get some a couple of 55 plusers with maybe a grandkid or something in here too. Maybe they want to have a couple offices, whatever. That was dope. Let me text him my Blink card. Let's see. Mindset. It's all mindset. That's what Pace told me. It's all mindset. Once you realize that, everything changes. It's all mindset. Oh, my bad. Sorry. My bad. Your Facebook user, I can't tell who that is. But send me a DM on Facebook and I'll find out. Or you can just type your name in the chat. All right, let me save this one. It was definition of a unicorn. Oh, it's hard to see in the little tiny chat down there. I never had an agent know who he was. Your cadence was perfect. Great flying about. Thank you. Appreciate that. It only comes from constantly doing or being repetitious and spending hours doing it. I still have tons and tons of things to learn, but hey Anthony. You gotta. There's something when you click a StreamYard wants an authorization on Facebook before you can comment. There's maybe you're not clicking it or something. I don't know. I forget what it was. What up? What up? Yeah, I finally got my hat. It's really nice, but that was cool. Waiting to hear back from the agent and her husband on the Utah house. Can't wait to go put Christmas decorations in that thing. I'm gonna I'm gonna spend Christmas in Utah. I know it. I believe it. 100% certainty. This gonna be my second deal in Tigger's first, and we're gonna go decorate that for the midterm nurses in December, and it'll be in the finished downstairs. The house will be finished and ready in December. I say it's gonna take 3 months to do the rehab, get things fitted and everything out. Definitely going to do something a little bit more with the backyard, make it really livable for the nurses or executive or families that'll stay there. Do there's like quality hosts and stuff, for Airbnb. I'm sure there's the same thing as amazing, 5-star host for midterms. I want to be a 5-star midterm host. I like midterms. That's pretty dope. All these strategies are. I still want to do sober livings too. It wouldn't be a good sober living though. It's not that it. Maybe mine. No, you wouldn't want to do. I could. Who knows? No, it would. I don't think so. Yeah, I want to do midterms on that one. But I mean, there's in future there's things like Keegan was showing me that try. Are you on your Facebook phone app or are you on the computer? Maybe it's weird. But Keegan's doing behavioral assisted living, like for people with behavioral health problems. That's really lucrative to what he's telling me too. I'm gonna start looking into that as an exit strategy. He does it. He's on top of that stuff. You're buying like an existing business on that as well. I got to talk to Daniela, Dr. Daniela. She wants to do dental, which is zero down. You don't need to call that girl. What zero down is about. Running out of power. Mm, 18 heart. Vina like my reel. Awesome. That was cool. That was a cool reel. Tyson FX. Why do these people want to make you trade FX and crypto? I don't want to do crypto. I don't want to do FX. Stop sending me messages. There wasn't a project forward today, was there? Did I miss it? Are you talking about the zero down last night? I might have missed it. Let me check my emails. I've been getting so many calls. I haven't even had a chance to check my emails all day. I didn't see any Gator Zooms today. Creative underwriting. It was just family night last night. That was only for sub 2. for the zero down, which is different than the project forward. I don't know about the live. I'm not sure. Like I said, I was on my phone for 10 hours straight, like literally talking on my phone for 10 hours. All right. We get another deal. Are we gonna get another deal? I have about only 1,882 views, 174 days on Zillow. That's crazy. 295. Close to the fairway. There's a golf course? Yeah. I might go live there. It might let me slide in because I'm 54. I didn't see anything. I didn't get an email. Maybe. But like I said, I might have got an email. There's so many months today. Oh, was that Caroline? I gotta give her a call back. Sheldon, Charlotte, Michelle. See, I don't even get to look at people's helper, learner, closer. I like that. 118 friends. Alright, did I already do this? Pocket full of sunshine. Panic at the disco. Roar. Can you hear me roar? Oh, why did I always do that? I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. I think that they were talking about the zero down last night. Are you a sub-2 student, Anthony? Or are you just Gator? Can't remember. Okay, so I think you heard about the zero down yesterday, which was in family night. That's only for sub-2. Well, I don't see anything, or I haven't looked in Gator Method, but I don't see any emails for any Zooms. Let me ask Tigger. Hey Tigger, was there a Alpha Elite Gator Zoom today? Did you get an email? Have you checked your email? Because you always get an email. Yep, Pamela Church. She's a good looking lady. She just added me on Instagram. Yes. She's got 850 followers. I'm at 1336 now. Woo! I need more. I want to be like Kevin Cho, getting people making fake profiles of me. It's pretty funny. Poor Kevin. He's got people trying to impersonate him. He's got to defend himself. I had on YouTube a couple times as we got these porn spammers. They were like, saying like, derogatory comments about LGBT, whatever. I don't know all this stuff about alternative lifestyles, calling me that and stuff. I'm like, what? Kidding me? Then I told Pace, I was like, dude, I'm getting spammed by these like bots, and he was like, it happens. Just move on, something like that. You need to jump on a Calendly appointment. You need to click on my Calendly appointment, make an appointment so we can talk, Anthony. Because I think I could help you with something. At least do a Calendly appointment. 8:49. Actually, I'm gonna. Tigger says no, there wasn't. She doesn't think so. I think you're just hallucinating. No, there was an elite Zoom today, not an alpha one. Let me make a quick flying reel. I gotta have one of these flights I took. That was a pretty funny little flip. Oh my goodness. I need to do some deleting. Planes, airplanes. July. Here we go. No. Son of a bitch. Alright, where's that flight clip? That's when I was stuck in New Jersey. That was actually turned out to be a good thing. I got to go to Manhattan. I got to ride the subway. I get to see New York City. I always wanted to. I'd never been there in 53 years. It's pretty cool. Sometimes bad things work out really good. Where are some of the flight? I know I took some videos. Oh my god, I got so many. I really need to clean some of these off. I didn't take any videos on the plane. What? Thought I did. I know I did on community camp. That was that one. 1 minute, 30 seconds. That's too. Welcome you on the board. Alright, so it's only 12 seconds long. Welcome you on the board. Kids. It is alpha is I don't know. Here, let me turn that down. I was having too much fun there. Yeah, this is a pilot speaking. I'm making a reel. You can go see it on Instagram in a minute, I think, or it's Facebook. What do I want to put in there? Airplane. We'll find an airplane thing to put in there. Put a pilot. You see it? It's a plane taking off. Where is this? Is this Facebook? Oh no, it's Instagram. Too funny not to share. Alright, it's on Instagram. It'll post in a minute. But what is elite? You had some girl started telling me I was hooking up with her and she lived in New York. It was terrible. And I asked her what tattoos I had. What? What the hell is that? What is elite? The Gator Elite is the where we do the Alpha Gator funding. You have the landing page with the whiteboard where it's in my link right there. It's Lion Mars at alphagatorfunding.com. You get loans from me. You get DSCR loans. You get new construction loans. You get rehab loans. You get all that from me. By clicking on that link, it's a whiteboard. So and I get credit. And every time you come back, I get paid for the rest of your life. If you come back for 5 loans, I get 5 times I'm getting paid on that. It's in the like yeah, it was the pilot speaking. Cap cut, or sometimes I just did Instagram on there just because I wanted that soundtrack from Instagram. It's on Instagram. Wait, how many people are messaging me now? I don't think that. Yeah, take a shit. There was an elite Zoom. It's my Chinese crush. No. Alpha Gator. It's for Alpha Gator and elites only, I think. Are you just a regular Gator? I see. I really don't pay that much attention to Gator. I should because I've been a Gator since May 1st last year. I was original Gator. I almost got kicked out of Gator in the first 5 minutes, dude. I was like, oh my god, I did all this shit and now I'm gonna get kicked out because I DM Pace in the first 5 minutes of the Gator. After I met him at Clever Summit, when he was walking out with Ed Milet and Kobe Sperber and Robert Kiyosaki and Jamil and Vina and Dan Fleischman and Ryan Pineda, they're all walking out, and I was the VIP guard. Oh, I love this girl. She's so amazing. Crazy. and they're walking by, and I go, "Hey, Pace," and they all turn around and look at me, and Pace walks over, and he's like, he's got his hat on. The first time I ever saw the hat, and well, I mean in person, but he looks me in the eye, shakes my hand, and I'm like, "I'm gonna be your best student." Pace didn't say anything. He just turned around. They all walked away in silence. Fast forward to the first 5 minutes of Gator, first Gator 1.0, May 1st, and I send him a DM. Man, he almost kicked me out of Gator. He's like, dude, he goes, never send me a DM. My students would never do that. And, you wrecked my whole train of thought. And he was like, I should throw you out of here right now. I'm sitting there like, fuck, I changed my life for this to get kicked out in the first 5 minutes. Oh my God, I was so stupid. I was like, felt so like, but then he didn't kick me out. But it really hurt me. I was like, damn. But when I met him later on in Springfield in November, later on that year, last year, he told me he loved it because nobody out of the 1,700 students or Gators DM'd him for the rest of that first class. He said you set the tone for it. He was like, I hated to do it, but I loved it. He goes, yeah, Pace remembers everything, and that's just, yeah, I almost got kicked out in the first 5 minutes, but I never got my net 30 accounts funded, and I will one of these days. But that was cool. We caught this agent, and I might make another call. I'm gonna come back in a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. At 5:30 Eastern time is wrong. I'll be right back. Don't need that. Oops. Yeah, if you want to do infinite banking, I can help you with that too. I do. I'm part of PHP, which my friend Elizabeth Pasangkwang is. And she can get you going. Do you have a whole life policy? You could become part of the downline. You can educate other people. That'd be a good way for you to make some money too. Affiliate marketing there. I need to get a link from her because I don't know what I'm doing. Eventually I'll maybe go get my life insurance license again. I've had one before. Shani knows I don't know who Shani is. 39 mutual friends. Don't lose hope. You never know what tomorrow will bring. My phone's probably. I'm surprised it hasn't rang this whole time. Because I haven't responded to any, done any of the Facebook groups or anything. Looked at any notifications. I got hundreds of them. It was Miriam Orellana's birthday. Happy birthday, Miriam. Y'all know what to do. Zero down, baby. Hey Siri, call Michael Barcina. Hey Siri, call Michael Barcina.
Calling Michael Barcina, mobile.
I'll just call Mike real quick.
Mr. Parsons, how are you?
Good, Mr. Barcina. You're on my podcast.
What's up?
You're on my podcast.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I opened up the Facebook and it went right to your thing and said call me for the zero down. So he just called.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you been, brother?
I was asking you the same thing. I've been good, man. I've just, probably the same thing as you, just showing up every day, swinging for the fences, hoping to make something happen.
Right?
Yeah, man.
I might have a couple fences.
How's it been working out for you, man?
Good. Challenge. Always full of challenges. But
you have a really big what is it, the comeback story, bro. Your documentary is gonna be full of so much fucking like ups and downs.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Community camp was amazing. Pretty sure we're gonna get this deal in Utah. And I just like 5 minutes ago. I can't believe this guy. This house has been in Arizona, been on the market for 174 days. The agent said he just took it over from another agent. So I don't know if the other agent got 100 sub-2 calls on this one because it's got a 2.9% mortgage and it's FHA. And so I just can't imagine it's only got 1,800 views in 174 days. And I can't see that nobody else has called about subject to on this. And the agent knew what it was. He knows a little bit of it, but he said he's got 15 other listings right now. Unless he was just pulling my leg, getting me excited for nothing. Yeah, that's.
Well, you can check them on, I believe, Zillow or Redfin. If you look up the agent's name, you'll see all their listings. So you can call them on CS if it's
No, I meant like about nobody approaching that property with a subject to this whole time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, and I told him when I'll pay your closing costs and commission too. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but he knows who Pace is too. He knows who Pace is, and he knows what a subject to is, but he said unless it was the other agent that he took it over that maybe didn't even tell the owner. Hopefully.
Yeah, so how do the numbers pencil out on that one?
It's It's in a 55 plus community though, but it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,600 square feet. It's a 2.9% FHA, estimated loan payment $1,031.
Yeah.
I think it'll still catch. I haven't underwritten it at all or anything, but because I just got off the phone and he was open to it. He said, "Yeah, probably go for that." So it'd have to be to a 55 plus, like maybe a newer 55 plus that might have a teenager still with them or something. Be open to that. Because it's 3 bedrooms. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, man, you're still playing solo, and I know you and I were both part of Team Arch, and then just I dropped off before you did, but
yeah, before I got kicked out because I worked with Kevin Cho. That's all right. I saw Sam in Montana. I just walked up to him, shook his hand, said, "What's up?" and didn't say nothing. Why? Because I'll be all right no matter what. I was the first. Whatever. I could have.
I talked to some of the people inside of Team Art.
Remember, you're on live right now.
Okay. Good things, man. Good things.
Nothing but good things.
I had we had a little meetup over in LA.
Did you go?
Yeah, going. But he did drop some golden nuggets, man. I did the first time he ever did the rows 250, like 1,000 recorder.
Yeah.
And it was like a 6-hour long live or something like that. And I have those notes, but he was giving out like a lot of updated stuff from that talk. It was pretty cool that I remember what he said, and then
yeah, I mean,
it's just more refined.
He's a wealth of knowledge. I just thought I shouldn't have got kicked out for that though, because it wasn't like it was their lead. It was one I found on PropWire, like my first deal. I found that on PropWire. It wasn't one that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one in Utah, it's 1.1 million or 1,150,000. It's 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and has unfinished basement that is plumbing for 1.5 bathrooms, a kitchen, and 3 bedrooms. And there's an office upstairs that could be a 9th bedroom. Could be 9 bedrooms, 6 baths, and it's in Utah in Sandy. And there's like 2 hospitals within a mile away from it. And on Furnish Finder, it said it was the number 6 most searched in Utah, which there's only Salt Lake City and a couple other parts, but yeah, like 100,000 searches for nurse travel housing in Sandy, Utah in the last 12 months. So I'm pretty sure that we could probably fill it really easily. It's just the challenge is to get the private money loan paid off in a year. But like Pace told me that day, like when I was trying to buy the house that I'm sitting in right now, he said I didn't have the risk tolerance for it. I'm going to make the risk tolerance. I'm going to make this happen because I'm going to spend Christmas in Utah and decorate that house for the nurses, whoever's staying there. Put a bunch of Christmas lights up and shit. Yeah, that you know Tigger, right?
Say who again?
Tigger.
Hey, no, I don't believe I do.
You know Tigger. She's on Arch. She's still on Arch.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I wasn't on there long enough to get to know everybody.
Right. Yeah. So, well, Pace always calls her up. But yeah, we're gonna partner on that.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna ask you who you're gonna debut with that
one. Well, also the guy Mark that I might be going to Hawaii on Tuesday or Arizona. I'm not sure. Guy can't stay here after Tuesday. See, I always have challenges still, but I have really good problems that I have these days. Like, dude, I was on the phone for 10 hours because of zero down this morning. Like 8 o'clock, from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. Every time I hung up, the phone rang again.
That's also a lot of good connections to have.
I talked to 15 people today.
Yeah, I started a little late, which is, maybe like an hour before I posted online. Just I was cleaning up the house and, just trying to get ready for the week. But yeah, I mean, I was calling people. I was specifically looking for people here near me because I want to have like a power hour, where we can kind of all meet up in one spot. So I was trying to connect with some people and try to bring some value to them.
Do you know Brenda Rose?
Brenda Rose, name sounds familiar, but
Dude, you gotta connect with her. They got the OC joint venture there, or what is it?
With Jen Closer.
Yeah, OC JB, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you got to connect with Brenda Rose. She's super awesome. She works for Apple, but she's also in mastering multifamily. She was at camp with me. She's really cool. You're gonna like her. She's doing she's a buyer. She's doing like stuff in LA. They have like a power hour there, like Pace was talking about in Houston. But then do you know Mark X Chang?
Yep, I know.
Yeah, he's in there. Yeah, you got a lot of good stuff. SoCal Sub 2 there. Are you in that Facebook group?
Yeah, I am. I want to get more.
I can't believe you haven't met Brenda though. She's pretty. She's super active in the Sub 2 private group, so I'm sure she's active there too.
Yeah, I just haven't connected with her really. No, not really. I haven't been as active as you are on social media, right? Going out and connecting with people, but that's one of the things I'm kind of fixed, from here to the end of the year, just really get myself out there. I'm actually going to start door knocking.
What are you doing right now?
So I am doing. I'm with Coast to Coast Vets.
What is that?
That's Michael. I always butcher his last name. Manasasian. And Adam. Adam was over at the community camp.
Adam,
he's a veteran. He's basically.
What's his last name?
Last name is.
Aren't you and Mikey doing something too?
No, so it's Adam Catledge.
Oh, Adam. Yeah, I know Adam.
Yeah, so I teamed up with Dan. So me and Mikey, Mikey and I, we have a deal that's closing over in San Diego. It's an ovation. Pre-foreclosure. The guy was going to lose his house on Monday. He finally decided on Friday to move forward with the transaction.
What's an ovation again?
So the novation agreement is what it is. It's basically you take it over subject to.
Right. Do they have equity?
Yeah, it does have equity.
A lot, like a hybrid.
It's a straight sub 2, and then we're just listing it back on the market. So it's a subtail in a way.
Oh, okay, but an ovation, isn't that something about the repairing or doing the rehab with it or something, or?
There's two ways to go about it. So there's that way, right? So you have the cash transaction. You purchase a property, fix it, and sell it. So there's, you close it and then you sell it again. With the novation, what it is you say, hey, you know what? I would have to pay my private money lenders and my hard money lenders interest on their money. Instead of paying them that, if you could just hold the property, let me fix it, and then we sell it and we all get paid on the back end, the money I would have given my hard money lenders, private money lenders, I can just move that over to you. So you're able to offer roughly, according to Pace, and I agree after underwriting, about $10,000, $10,000 to $15,000 more on an ovation. Right?
On what property though? On like a 1.1 million property? You probably get more on that.
It depends. So it depends. You probably get a little bit more on that because I would imagine the rehab being a lot greater for like a.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's 2,000 square feet in the basement that's unfinished, and they've already got the plumbing in place for a 1.5 baths and a kitchen, and then you have 3 bedrooms. with a big area. They got a big screen like projector down there too on the one part.
So it would depend on your end buyer. The fix and flipper, what their cost of money is.
Well, yeah, I want to buy and hold it though. I want to do it. I was just thinking, that would be another strategy earlier, but
no. So the innovation on another one be like, let's say you have a free and clear property, or not a free.
So how much time do you have? How much time do you have? You're still nursing, right?
Yeah. So I'm on 3 days, off for 4.
I mean, what are you doing those for? You said you're going door knocking. Why?
I'm gonna start door knocking.
Why?
I met a gentleman over here who's been doing it for like years before he got into sub 2. He ran his own company of door knockers. And that's how he's just an entrepreneur door knocker is what he's been doing. So he runs his own team, but he's trying to build one for real estate. I was talking to him, and he said he's already closed a couple of deals. He posted a check on a probate deal that he had. And the check itself said 80 G's.
Why don't you? Can we like hire you out on a basis as an integrator for a minute?
Yeah. What do you need?
We need our DTA set up in our unapologetic setup. We and Tigger have been looking for 2-3 months now to get her CRM set up. We had like a couple other sub 2 students. I'm not going to say their names, but they bailed on us at the last minute.
Yeah, because it is a lot of work.
We don't know what to do. We're completely, because we're trying to create pipelines for private money lenders because all these Calendly appointments with Project Forward. We're trying to create all these different, pipelines, and then me doing my direct to agents, and I want to be able to get that artificial intelligence that she paid $500 for, Well, she got a military discount, but we've been waiting, and then we got Sherry Webb Fitzgerald's got 10,000 batch leads for the next 9 months that we need to put into servers somehow. Have people like pull people out of the new people out of sub 2, all the 1,000 people that just joined in the last month. There's got to be people that want to make some cold calls, and just fail and learn, because she's not even using them. But we don't have anywhere to, we need like an integrator, like a good integrator like you.
I can help set up the systems. I just, if you guys know exactly, not exactly, but have a rough idea of how you want it to look, the stages, right?
Kind of like what you had before, like with all your ziggly line things, and that shit was crazy what you showed me, dude. I didn't know you had some. Do you have time to even if any amount of time it would help us, because we're not getting anywhere by ourselves. I think we got phone numbers now, but oh my God, we're just like, we need help. Please help us.
Let's set up like a Zoom meeting with all your partners or everybody who's involved, and then basically it'll be like a discovery call, so I can kind of know more or less what you guys need. Okay. And you guys can just, what I'm gonna ask for you guys is just to like brain dump all your problems on a piece of paper. We're gonna throw spaghetti on the wall, and then we're gonna see what sticks, and I'll let you guys know, like, okay, I can organize this, I can organize that. If you want me to come in and just set it up for you.
Well, if you wanna
be on paper, and then from there, I'll get to work.
Brain dump. We'll brain dump, and then set up a Zoom. Okay.
Write all the problems you guys have on a piece of paper. And then we'll go over it, and then I'll start. That's how my brain works. Just being an ER nurse. Give me a messy puzzle, and I'll clean it up and put the pieces together.
Thank you for being a nurse.
Yeah,
dude,
no problem.
It's a week away from September 9th. That's when 8 years ago, I died 3 times during the Cedars. Remember I told you that? So. Thank you. Thank you.
My cousin died yesterday. They found him yesterday. He's like 31 years old. He lost the battle.
Shut up.
Yeah, man. So they had. Yeah, man. It was crazy. Yeah, I found out yesterday.
Oh man, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. That's it.
Well,
yeah, it's hard, but you know, it's like he didn't have. I don't know what it was. Like he had all the potential in the world, and then he was surrounded by all the wrong people. You know, we tried to give him help, but yeah, they found him yesterday. I guess he had been gone for like 24 hours before anybody found him, so he had like rigor mortis that set in, and we don't know if, you know, they found him like kneeling over the bed, and so we don't know if he had like a heart attack or if he like OD'd or, you know, he had some other problems going on that nobody knew about. But yeah, man. So like,
no, how old was he?
He's 30, 31.
Oh, shit.
He was like 2 years younger than me.
I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, that's kind of why I do this, you know.
Congratulations to you, man, because yeah, dude, it's super real. Like, you hear people, which is you know, it's always great, right? Like you said, next week is the anniversary of that huge event in your life, you know. But there's a lot of people that never make it there,
right?
You know, and
don't get a second chance.
They don't get that second chance. You don't hear their stories, you know. And this just happened to me 2 days ago. My mom called me yesterday, and that's what she told me. So he actually, my birthday was 2 days ago. He probably died on my birthday.
Oh, happy! Well, happy. I wish you would have told me about your birthday about 10 minutes ago before. Happy birthday! Shit. Man, I love you, brother. You know, I still remember when you told me to go to the hospital in Tampa. You know, dude, that was like the 9th DVT blood clot I've had. I really shouldn't be here. Them doctors are always like, "What? How are you even alive still?"
Yeah, like I just don't know how to quit, dog. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm the $6 million man. I'm Steve Austin. I got a pacemaker. I'm just gonna have him replace everything else. You know, knees, arms, bionic eyes. You know, like have the Terminator eye in there.
Yeah, man. But you know, but really, like, congrats on, like, you know, like, not just not giving up, dude. Because, you know, and well, you know, whatever, everything that happened for you and the way it happened, you know, like, just, you know, I'm happy you're here, man. I'm happy that you're out there. You're putting yourself out there, talking to people and letting people know your story, because, you know, like, people need to hear that. It's gonna help somebody out. Like,
dude, that's what I was saying today. Like, so many people, like, people I've never even met or heard of called me, and because of the zero down, and the one guy was telling me, you know, because he was thinking about joining Protege, Carl's thing, till, you know, Pace did the zero down last year. And I told him, I said, and he was like, "Man, you're inspiring, your story." And then I told him, I said, you know, I was at the Deal Maker in New Jersey, and where I went from 18 months ago to having like Carl Allen just run up behind me, put me in a bear hug, and tell me that he's proud of me. And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "But yeah, I've been watching your podcast. He goes, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you." You go from like hookers and drug dealers to having billionaires that are proud of you. Pretty crazy. And then, you know, Vina invites me to community camp like 5 minutes after that. I was like, I have come a long way.
Yeah, man. You know, I think I'm getting other calls over here from other students right now.
Yeah. Hey, well, let me brain dump, and I'll let Tigger know, because we have maybe some other person that could come in, but maybe if you just set it up, and then I don't know. I just know you can do it, because I know the way it worked when I was working on yours, when I would call the agents when I was in Ohio, and the way the workflow, and that, I don't know. I opened up that workflow page like a little while ago for the artificial intelligence for the DTA part. I'm like, oh my god, it's that thing, Michael. It was like all those lines and boxes, and like it kept on going on. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't want to touch anything. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's not for everybody, and it's not even for me too. Like, I just show up enough times where I'm like, yes, mama.
Aw. Maybe I'll still have kids one day.
Yeah, one day, but No, dude, these kids are a lot of work, dude. Let me let you go because my little ones are.
All right, brother. Hey, good to talk to you. I get to put you on my list of sub-2 students I talked to today. Love you too, man. Sorry about your brother, man. Or cousin, I mean.
It's my cousin, man. But
yeah,
it's okay, man.
Sorry.
He's resting now. You know, we just gotta go through the morning process now. But we'll be in touch, Larry, and then connect me with your partners, and then we'll see what we can do together.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
See, that's sub-2 Michael Barcina on Facebook. I'm sorry to hear about his brother. That sucks, you know. 30 years old, you know, possible overdose. They don't know yet, but he said he had drug problems, and I'm grateful. Thank you, Jesus. Like 18 months ago, I found that Facebook ad from Pace Morby God. It was a gift. It was, like I said, it was my last shot at a golden ticket. I'm not gonna give up my golden ticket. But sorry, Michael. Michael's an amazing sub-2 student. Nurse, thank you for him being a nurse. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my nurse in Cedar Sinai 8 years ago. And all the other nurses, and all the other dozens of times I was in the hospital all those years from being fat and being on drugs. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Sub-2. Thank you, Pace. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. And God bless that man and his family. It's terrible here. But it's 9:31. Should I call another agent? This one is saved. Jeez, another calendar appointment. Oscar, Robert, Sheldon, Merrick, Noel, Brandy, Chris, Kay, Benjamin, Ashley, Dwight, Candace, Caroline. Oh shit, I gotta call Michelle Gomez back. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Stay tuned. Hawaii, Arizona, Utah. I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm headed somewhere else Tuesday. It's the saga of Larry the Lion. It's not Larry the Lion. It's the saga. I love my hat. I love my hat. Pace. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Pace, for me.